Have you ever found yourself gazing at the night sky, mesmerized by the sparkling stars that seem to dance above you? They have fascinated humans for centuries, not just for their beauty, but for the secrets they hold. Today, we're going to uncover the wonders of stars and constellations, how they form, why they're important, and how they've influenced our lives. The night sky is like a canvas painted with countless stars. Each star represents a world of its own, full of mysteries. Among these stars, certain patterns stand out. These are the constellations. Let's explore these twinkling dots in more detail and discover how they've shaped our understanding of the universe. What are stars? An in-depth look. Stars are the fundamental building blocks of the universe, colossal spheres of glowing gas that light up the cosmos. These celestial giants are composed primarily of hydrogen and helium, the simplest and most abundant elements in the universe. But don't let their simplicity fool you. Stars are the engines of creation, responsible for producing most of the elements that make up everything we see around us, including ourselves. Stars are born in the vast and mysterious regions of space called nebulae, often referred to as stellar nurseries. These nebulae are massive clouds of gas and dust where gravity works its magic. As the gas and dust clump together under gravitational forces, they heat up, eventually igniting nuclear fusion, the process that powers a star. During this process, hydrogen atoms fuse to form helium, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the form of light and heat. This energy is what makes stars shine, and it's also the force that keeps them from collapsing under their own gravity. Think of a star as a delicate balance. The immense gravity pulling inward is counteracted by the pressure of the nuclear reactions pushing outward. This equilibrium defines a star's life, which can last anywhere from a few million to several billion years, depending on its size and type. The life cycle of a star. Every star has a unique life cycle, much like a living being. Here's a closer look at the fascinating stages. Birth. Stars are born in nebulae, where gas and dust collapse under gravity to form a dense core called a protostar. Once nuclear fusion begins, the star officially comes to life. Main sequence. This is the longest stage in a star's life. During this time, the star burns hydrogen into helium, shining brightly and steadily. Our sun, for example, is in this stage and has been for about 4.6 billion years. Old age. As stars run out of hydrogen fuel, they swell into red giants or supergiants depending on their mass. This is the beginning of the end. Death. A star's final fate depends on its size. Small to medium-sized stars like the sun shed their outer layers, leaving behind a dense core called a white dwarf. Massive stars explode in spectacular supernovae, leaving behind neutron stars or black holes. The sun. Our closest star. The sun is the most important star for life on Earth. It's a yellow dwarf star, which means it's of average size and temperature. At 93 million miles away, it might seem far, but compared to other stars, it's practically in our backyard. The sun's energy drives weather, ocean currents, and plant growth, making it the ultimate source of life on Earth. Despite its importance to us, the sun is just one of an estimated 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy, and the Milky Way is just one of countless galaxies in the universe. The colors of stars. Did you know stars come in different colors? These colors aren't random, but are linked to their temperature. Blue stars are the hottest, with surface temperatures exceeding 20,000 degrees Celsius. These stars burn bright, but live fast, often exhausting their fuel in just a few million years. White stars are also hot, but slightly cooler than blue ones. Yellow stars, like our sun, have moderate temperatures of around 5,500 degrees Celsius. Red stars are the coolest, with temperatures below 3,500 degrees Celsius. Despite their coolness, they can still shine brightly for billions of years. The color of a star also tells astronomers about its age and chemical composition. For instance, younger stars tend to be blue or white, while older stars are often red giants. The fascinating size of stars range from small dim stars called red dwarfs, which are about 1/10 the size of the Sun, to massive giants like Betelgeuse, which is so large that if it replaced the Sun, its outer edges would reach beyond the orbit of Mars. The largest stars, called hypergiants, can be hundreds of times bigger than the Sun. Stars, the universe's time machines. One of the most mind-blowing facts about stars is that when we look at them, we're seeing the past. Light from the closest star, after the Sun, Proxima Centauri, takes over 4 years to reach us. That means the light you see tonight left that star 4 years ago. For more distant stars, it could be hundreds, thousands, or even millions of years. In a way, stars are like cosmic time machines, allowing us to glimpse the history of the universe. Fun fact about stars. The light of some stars we see today might come from stars that no longer exist. They've burned out, but their light is still traveling through space, reaching Earth long after they've gone dark. A teaspoon of matter from a neutron star would weigh billions of tons due to its incredible density. Why are stars important? Stars are more than just pretty lights in the sky. They play a crucial role in the cosmic ecosystem. When stars explode as supernovae, they scatter heavy elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron into space. These elements form new stars, planets, and even life itself. In a way, we are all made of stardust. Every atom in our bodies was forged in the heart of a star billions of years ago. What are constellations? Constellations are groups of stars that form specific patterns in the night sky. These patterns often resemble animals, objects, or mythological characters, and they've been named accordingly throughout history. The ancient Greeks, Egyptians, and many other civilizations created stories about these patterns to explain their meanings and connect them with earthly events. Did you know? There are 88 officially recognized constellations. Each one is like a chapter in a cosmic storybook. They've been used for thousands of years for navigation, marking the change of seasons, and even predicting the future. Constellations were not just a source of wonder, they were practical tools for early explorers. Famous constellations. Some constellations are more famous than others, and many of them are visible in the night sky no matter where you are in the world. Orion, one of the most famous and easily identifiable constellations, known as the Hunter. It contains two of the brightest stars in the sky, Betelgeuse, a red giant, and Rigel, a blue supergiant. It's often visible during winter months in the northern hemisphere, and its shape is easy to spot, resembling a hunter with a sword. Ursa Major, known as the Big Bear, this constellation is home to the Big Dipper, an asterism, a recognizable pattern of stars, that has been used by navigators for centuries. The Big Dipper helps guide travelers to the North Star, Polaris. Leo. The lion, representing the majestic lion from Greek mythology, is a prominent zodiac constellation. It's visible in the spring and is recognizable by its distinctive backward question mark shape, representing the lion's head and mane. Orion and Leo, legends behind the stars. Orion, the hunter. Orion is one of the most famous and easily recognizable constellations in the night sky. Its three bright stars, forming a straight line, are known as Orion's belt, while the surrounding stars outline the figure of a hunter. Mythology. In Greek mythology, Orion was a mighty hunter, beloved by the gods for his skill and strength. According to legend, Orion boasted that he could hunt every creature on Earth, angering the Earth goddess, Gaia. In response, she sent a scorpion to kill him. After his death, Orion was placed in the sky by Zeus, and the constellation Scorpius, the scorpion, was positioned opposite him to ensure they would never meet again. Astronomical facts. Orion contains the famous red supergiant star Betelgeuse and the bright blue star Rigel. The Orion Nebula, a birthplace of stars, can be seen within the constellation. Leo. The lion. Leo is another prominent constellation, resembling a crouching lion. Its bright star, Regulus, marks the lion's heart, while the surrounding stars outline its body and tail. Mythology. In Greek mythology, Leo represents the Nemean lion, a fearsome beast with an impenetrable hide. This lion was slain by Hercules as part of his first labor in his legendary 12 labors. Hercules strangled the lion with his bare hands and later wore its hide as armor. To honor the lion, the gods placed it among the stars. Astronomical facts. Leo is home to many galaxies, including the Leo triplet, a group of three interacting galaxies visible through telescopes. The constellation is most visible during the spring months in the northern hemisphere. Both Orion and Leo are not only steeped in mythology, but are also critical to understanding celestial navigation and astronomy, making them timeless symbols in the study of the stars. The role of stars and constellations. Today, in today's world, stars and constellations might seem like ancient curiosities. However, they still play a crucial role in modern astronomy. Scientists use the stars to measure distances, understand the composition of the universe, and study the formation of planets. But the beauty of the stars and constellations goes beyond science. They've had a profound cultural impact throughout history. From literature to art, constellations have inspired poets, dreamers, and artists. In many cultures, the stars are seen as guides, offering hope, wisdom, and a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. Stars and constellations are also used by astronomers today to track celestial objects and measure vast distances across the universe. Even now, when we gaze at the stars, we're peering into the past, because the light from some of the stars we see has traveled millions of years to reach our eyes. The night sky is a storybook, and the stars are its pages. As we look up at these ancient lights, we are reminded that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. The constellations we see today have been watched by generations before us, and they'll be watched by generations to come. So, the next time you gaze up at the stars, let your imagination run wild. The universe is speaking to us in a language that has no end. Encourage viewers to go outside and explore the night sky. With modern technology, we can now use apps and star maps to discover constellations and learn more about the stars that have fascinated humanity for thousands of years.